Get your ID on you, young man?
Why do I need to give you my ID?
The store wants you guys off property, so I
Off
need the
property?
ID.
I need to be asked to leave.
They're asking us to ask you to leave.
The owner has to ask me to leave. The property manager has to ask me to leave.
We can act on their behalf. Do you have your ID on you?
It's also an open business. It's a safe place.
Okay. Do you have your ID on you?
What am I being?
I'm telling you right now that this is an investigation, okay? So you have to provide me with your name and ID. If you don't provide me with your name and ID, you'll be arrested.
Alright you guys, what is up? I'm King J, and y'all, I am here again with another video, man. Today I just want to say, if you all are new to the channel, go ahead, like, comment, share, subscribe, then go over to the main channel, King J and Queen Nana. If you want to see prank challenges, vlogs, and how-tos, and there's a channel for you, man. Also, go check out my other channel. I review audits, man. I release videos over there, the same videos as these. It's just a little bit more uncut and unedited. So if you want to see that kind of stuff, go check it out. Y'all, today's video is going to be a little bit of a different video, man. My face is probably not going to be on the video this time because, you know, I want to try something different. I am going to still be pausing and reacting to it. Y'all, we have some tyrants here. The title of the video is 2 defective cops create crime out of thin air, man. Like literally out of thin air. Y'all got to see this video, man. Let's go ahead and get to it.
I think he's gonna sit here and watch us. Dude, he's sitting there because I flipped him off. Those sunflower seeds right there are yours. That's littering. You know you're recklessly disseminating that information. You're not allowed to disseminate that information. ARS 41-1756. I'm recording your computer screen. Showing them 41-1756. Oh, he's playing with his. This is sunflower seeds. Hey, scoot over. I want to see if he runs the plate. Scoot over.
Get your ID on you, young man?
Why do I need to give you my ID?
The store wants you guys off property, so I
Off
need the ID.
property?
Yep.
I need to be asked to leave.
They're asking us to ask you to leave.
The owner has to ask me to leave. The property manager has to ask me to
on their
leave.
behalf. Do you
It's
have your ID on
also
you?
an open business. It's a safe place.
Okay. Do you have your ID on you?
What am I being?
I'm telling you right now that this is an investigation, okay? So you have to provide me with your name and ID. If you don't provide me with your name and ID, you'll be arrested for
Of
failure
course,
ID, okay?
I got you.
Okay. Do you have your ID on you too? Your ID.
He's a
It's the
patron
same
of the
thing.
business.
They don't want you on property.
He's a patron of the business.
The business manager.
Can I?
No, they don't. We can act on their behalf. Do you have your ID on you? I'm going to tell them.
Solomon, what's up?
How's it going, dude?
I'm giving you a trespass warning.
Darian Ferris, I've
Trespass.
seen you forever.
I'm telling you, I'm conducting an investigation. If you fail to give me your name.
Now, y'all, this is where my issue comes at hand. Anybody and everybody knows that cops cannot solicit trespass. Nobody can solicit a trespass. Soliciting a trespass is almost just as illegal as going into a place and robbing it. It's illegal. It's not cool. It's not good. May these guys get the lawsuit that they're looking for, man, because you can't just go out and tell someone that you're going to arrest them if they don't provide ID. And you know it's not an actual necessity or a requirement that you show your ID. Cops don't understand that. They use their power and their weapons, their badges, to intimidate you into showing ID, because they know that basically a way around them getting away with it, basically. So it's just funny to me. I find it funny that they're literally saying right now in the video that they're acting on behalf of the store. But did the store even call them, is my question. I don't know, man. What y'all think? Let me know.
I'm doing good.
Yeah. You have your name?
Am I trespassing?
I'm giving you a trespass.
You know, trespassing, they have to come out and tell us to leave. A reasonable request by the owner of the business, by the management of the business, a reasonable request to leave. No one came out and has told us to leave. This is a safe place. This is public property. They have to come out and tell me to leave. Do what you need to do.
You still live on 4837 South Mill?
I do.
In Tempe?
Okay, I'm just telling you, this is your last time. Name and date of birth.
You need something?
For what? What the crime did I do? What crime did I commit? I'm asking you right now. No, I'm being civil. What?
419?
For what? You have not explained to me what I did. You have not explained to me what I did.
How many phones you got, Darren?
What crime have I done?
Enough.
What have I committed? For what?
Hand behind your back. Other hand. Other hand behind your back.
Grab my arm. What crime have I committed?
You're arrested, man.
For what? What crime have I committed? I didn't do nothing. You know I didn't do nothing. For what?
Failed your ID.
Now, as y'all see here, the cop basically arrested this man because he, quote unquote, failed to ID. What crime did he commit to basically fail ID? At this point, it's basically like suspicion of a crime. You didn't see him do anything. You're basically kind of showing up. I don't know if anyone called or anything, but at the end of the day, it's illegal what you're doing. You can't just arrest someone because you suspecting them of a crime. Filming is not a crime. Like, filming is not a crime. Filming is not a crime. I don't know what these officers got to hide, what they got going on, man, personally, but filming is not a crime.
What?
What's the primary?
What did I do?
The store didn't want you here. So I'm trying to give you I know that we can act on
Bus
their
to
behalf.
Barrett, Boy Adam Robert, Edward Top Tom, First at Darien, David Adam Robert, Ida Edward Nora, date of birth 526 at 95.
We have to be trespassed by the management.
They don't need to talk to you.
They do.
They don't.
With a reasonable request to leave the property.
It's not true.
It is true. I've been to court for this. I beat them in trial.
Without committing a crime. What crime did I commit?
Darren, do you understand that you're not allowed back on this property?
I understand.
Including the parking lot and the land.
The management needs to come out and tell me.
I'm telling
I
you.
need a written warning that I
I'm gonna
am
document it.
trespassed.
This is your
I need the
trespass.
written warning
You said
that
you
I am
understand,
trespassed.
correct?
I need the written warning that I am trespassed.
You don't.
This is a safe place. This is a public.
You come back here after tonight, you go to jail, Darren.
Give me my ID.
I'm running you right now. You can have it when we're
You're
done.
pissed because you just got.
You guys, George is being arrested. Yeah, he's upset because we flipped him off, so he parked right here.
I didn't even do nothing wrong.
I did.
And you're a supervisor. You're a supervisor.
I know.
Darren,
Call Lieutenant Giltonen out. Call Lieutenant Giltonen out. Call Lieutenant Giltonen out right now. Call Lieutenant Giltonen out right now. Call Lieutenant Giltonen out right now before you guys mess up.
Okay. Do you understand your warning?
I do.
All right. Here's your ID. You need to go.
I am waiting for Officer Giltonen.
He's not coming.
I am requesting Officer Gilton, and he said whenever I need him, I can request him and he will come
You go
out.
stand on the sidewalk and I'll
I
request
need
him.
Officer Gilton in here. I need to hear you call him.
I will call him, but you need to go to the sidewalk.
There's no amount of pace that I have to exit the property.
I'll walk
I
with
am
you.
exiting.
I'll walk with you.
Now, at this point, once someone requests a higher up that is higher than the person that is there, and this is in this instant, the supervisor there, he's basically trying to call for a lieutenant. You cannot deny someone that request. You're telling him to get on the sidewalk so that you can basically brush it off and brush it under the rug, and that is not the way to do it. They're basically, at this point, they ran his ID, they realized nothing is wrong, and now they're trying to also arrest him. That's why they're like pushing him back, forcing him to get on the sidewalk, because now they're trying, they know that he's already filming and he's against the wrong that they're doing. So now they're trying to push him to the edge and make him also get arrested like his partner did, which is ridiculous, right? But anyways, y'all, let's continue.
Can I have his keys?
Nope, you can't have anything unless we ask him.
Hey, George, can I have your property?
We'll ask him.
Your property.
419 car 4.
You guys are fucking up. We're literally out here looking for you guys.
That's perfect.
So King George Wallen is arrested for a failure to ID. We're at QT. George used the business. Man, you know I have to have a reasonable request by the management of the store to leave. No one came out here and told me to leave. I have been in trial for this in Mesa before. No one told me to leave. This is an open business. The management has to come out and tell me to leave. No one came out and told us to leave. You guys do not have the authority to trespass us. Like I said, under the ARS, it says a reasonable request from property management, or an officer to leave.
Okay.
They did not ask me to leave. They automatically asked for my ID.
Mm-hmm.
That's not asking me to leave. That's
But do you understand why they would do that?
Get your ID on you, young man.
Why do I need to give you my ID?
The store wants you guys off property, so I
Off
need the ID.
property, I need to be asked to leave. They have no proof that I was going to utilize the business, in process of utilizing the business, or had already utilized the business. This is how I beat them in court in Mesa.
Okay.
Your officers are messing up, arresting him.
Not this time, bud.
They are.
Not this time. All right, I'm being very honest with you. So here's what I was told happened. All right, and correct me if I'm wrong.
I flipped the officer off. He turned back around and sat right there to run the plates.
Yeah.
I know exactly. I know the game.
So why would you flip
Tempe.
the officer off?
Because I can. You know we could flip the officers off. It's free speech. It's
Okay.
protected. May I get his property?
No.
Why?
It's going with him to the jail, bud.
Why can't I get his property?
Because you are not him. It is his property. It goes with him to the jail.
All right.
All right. So do you want to understand why you were trespass warned off the property?
Why was I trespassed?
Okay, because the business said that they don't want you here right now. That's why the officers came out and asked you to, and your friend, to identify themselves. Because in the middle of a trespass warning, you do have to identify yourself.
Still no reasonable request to leave right now.
But Darian,
I have no trespass warning. There is no paper that I could take home right now that says I'm trespassed here.
Okay.
They
Darian,
don't have my name. It's not logged in the QT. The books, they're trespass log. They don't have a picture of
That
me.
doesn't have
If
to
I
be.
was to come tomorrow, they can't pinpoint me and say that, oh yeah, this is Darian Berry. He got trespassed here 24 hours ago.
Darian, you know I like you, right?
I know you do.
Okay, you are fundamentally misunderstanding that trespass portion. All right, and I'm telling you this because I like you. All right, you are fundamentally misunderstanding what is going on here. You told.
Now, as y'all see here, he has basically requested for this lieutenant to come out on his behalf, right? So far, what I'm getting from what this lieutenant is doing, he's not on his side at all. He's playing the good cop just to basically make him feel comfortable. He has not once yet put those officers in their place for illegally detaining and arresting both of these guys. He never once put them in their place. Do you all not see anything wrong with that? Or is these guys just two ignorant people with cameras, right? That's what you all say? Come on, man. Y'all got to see the bigger picture.
Told me that under ARS, it could be the management or the officer that gives
It was not a reasonable request.
Just listen for a second, all right? I'll discuss it with you afterwards. A manager or an officer can issue the reasonable request, right? So my officer went in and asked the management if you would like to be, if they would
So
like
he
your
solicited
business.
a trespass.
No,
That's
he did
illegal.
not. That is not.
He went
soliciting a
in. None of
trespass.
these officers went in to talk to management
That's
while
not
I was
true.
standing by the vehicle.
That's not true.
It is very
you
true.
You can check the body worn camera.
Hey, scoot over. I want to see if he runs the plate. Scoot over.
Get your ID on you, young man.
Why do I need to give you my ID?
The store wants you guys off property, so I
Off
need to ID
property,
you.
I
Yep.
need to be asked to leave.
They're asking us to ask you to leave.
The owner has to ask me to leave. The property manager has to
we can
ask me
act
to
on their
leave.
behalf. Do you
It's
have your ID on
also
you?
an open business. It's a safe place.
Okay. Do you have your ID on you?
What am I being?
I'm telling you right now that this is an investigation, okay? So you have to provide me with your name and ID.
You're
this
saying
guy.
that my officers lied to me.
Supervisor 782 did not go in.
I didn't say Supervisor 782 went in.
He did not. I watched him pull in and pull up beside him. He did not go in.
Okay, so you're telling me that my officers are lying to me.
Get your ID on you, young man.
Why do I need to give you my ID?
The store wants you guys off property, so I
Off
need to ID
property,
you.
I
Yep.
need to be asked to leave.
You're telling me that my officers are lying to me.
You want to review the body camera footage right now?
Not right now, but I will.
As of right now, they're lying.
So you think my officers are lying to me?
A lot of these officers have a history with lying.
Okay, do you know those two officers?
Solomon, yes. Solomon is a liar, yes. I'm not familiar with the supervisor. Solomon, very familiar.
Okay, so, but again, you're saying that my officers are lying to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're
Now, as y'all see here, his friend, the lieutenant that he requested, is just as brainwashed as his officers. He's literally constantly telling him, you're telling me my officers are lying. You're telling me my officers are lying. Why don't you go and check the body cam footage right here on the scene so that you can see for yourself that they are lying too? And then if obviously they're lying, which they are, that other guy in the back should be released. If he isn't released and y'all actually take him to jail, that's money being lost from the department. Now, in my comment section, I'm not gonna lie, I seen so many comments about Temple, Arizona being the most corrupt thing in Arizona, and I didn't believe it until now. It's sad, man.
There was not a reasonable request to leave. A reasonable request to leave
What
was
is
not,
your definition of a reasonable request to leave?
hey, can you leave the property? They don't want you here. Not getting out and automatically, instantly asking for ID. A reasonable request to leave is, hey, they don't want you here. Can you leave? If you don't leave, we're going to have to ID you and cite you or even arrest you because it is an arrestable offense. Criminal trespassing 3rd degree. It's an arrestable offense.
It is 100%. I'm right there with you.
You know, no one told us to leave. No reasonable request was told to leave. This is a safe place. What if I felt safe standing next to that officer?
Well, you no longer feel safe standing next to that officer on this property. This is true, right?
I guess so.
So how can I help you tonight, man?
I guess there's not much you could help me with.
I'm here. You asked me here, so how can I help?
I tried to get the help. You obviously can't do nothing. He was, I believe, unlawfully arrested. We had no reasonable request to leave.
So
They hopped out of the vehicle.
What is the recourse then? If you think the arrest is unlawful for your friend, what is the recourse for that friend?
Recourse?
Mm-hmm.
As in, like, I'm not too familiar with when people use that word. You're gonna have to layman terms it.
All right, layman terms. What is the next step for your friend if he believes that he was unreasonably or unlawfully arrested?
They could tell us, you know, instead of automatically hopping out and being ID hungry and asking for ID.
So do you think that?
Hold on. Be civilized and tell us that reasonably, like in the ARS, that it states property management or a reasonable request by an officer, we have to leave. We did not get that reasonable request.
So you feel, if I'm hearing you right, you feel that it was unreasonable for officers to ask your ID.
It was unreasonable because they have no what's the word, they can't pinpoint if we have already done business here, if we were in the process of doing business here, or getting ready to do business here. It is an open business that is open to the public right now, private property that is open to the public. It is a safe place. We are allowed to be here until someone calls the police and says that we are committing a crime. No crime was committed here.
Wait, nope, stop. That's not true.
You guys are trying to say that it's trespassing. Like I said, once again, there was no reasonable request to leave by either the officer or the management. You are saying that the officer, before he pulled up, pulled up, that this officer in the unmarked unit walked inside and asked if they want us here. That is a solicitation of trespass.
Not only is it a solicit of trespass, it's a plain out lie. Nowhere on video, and the guy was filming for at least 10 minutes before the other backup officer showed up. And it's two people there that was filming from two different points of view. One facing the cop, one facing the other way. And not on one camera did you all see that other officer go in and basically solicit the trespass. No one solicited the trespass. From what I'm hearing in this video so far, these cops are butthurt because he got flipped off, which is a freedom of speech. You should be allowed to freely speech whatever you want without being harassed, unlawfully arrested, and trespass for absolutely nothing.
Am I correct or am I wrong?
You may be right.
So, man, let me know, man. Listen, this is the most ridiculous video I've seen. And I've seen a lot of ridiculous videos, but as y'all see in this video, man, here, these two cops literally solicit a trespass, and their dumb brainwashed lieutenant doesn't help it at all. And mind you, he requested for the lieutenant to come out because the lieutenant said anytime he feels something is wrong to call and request him. He did absolutely nothing. It was a waste of call. He should have just left the lieutenant where he was. But anyways, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about this video down in the comments below. I'm King J. Y'all go over to the main channel, check it out, King J and Queen Nana. If you want to see prank channels and vlogs and how-tos, then there's a channel for you. Also, man, go to my other channel, I review audits, man. And y'all check it out, man. It's the same videos like this. It's just a little uncut and unedited. So y'all want to see that kind of stuff, man, which I'm assuming you do because you watch the channel now. Y'all go ahead and check it out, man. Also, y'all tune into my YouTube shorts. Listen, I've been growing a lot from YouTube shorts. I get a lot of views and, you know, whatever, man. It's cool. But anyways, man, with all that being said, y'all keep liking, comment, sharing, subscribing, man. Helping me grow, recommend the channel. And y'all, I'm King J once again. I'm out.